All right, so a while back, they had announced that they were going to change the pit challenge tier, and yeah, it looks like they finally have something in mind for what they want to do. So it says, "Hey, all table heroes, we have finalized the changes to the challenge tier of the pit raids scheduled to be released in the coming weeks. Our main objective with these modifications is to maintain which guilds can complete this event while removing the headache of coordinating the majority of guild members over a very narrow period of time, and reduce the stress for guild officers. Second, we want to expand the accessibility of the challenge tier within the guilds completing it. Guild members should be able to participate in this raid regardless of real-life factors like time zone, Discord usage, and device ownership. And third, these changes are also aimed at preventing characters like SLKR from soloing phases of the raid. With those objectives in mind, we are changing the stacking speed and offense that perish between runs to only impact the current battle and adjusting the amount and rate at which these stacks start building up. While the changes can make large runs harder, your overall guild progress should be roughly the same but without needing the heavy coordination. While we may in the future design game modes that require deeper levels of coordination, we recognize the original version of the Pit Challenge tier raid did not accomplish this in a way that was as fun for many guilds. We will continue to monitor the impact of these changes and take your feedback into close consideration. There will be an announcement on the release date for these changes several days in advance in order to help guilds coordinate when to launch the raids. Red will be removed and green will be added to Pit Fighter 2 description in a future update. Pit Fighter 2. This unit has plus 50% tenacity when it isn't toppled and is immune to turn meter reduction effects. Before, for every 20% of its health lost, this unit gains 75% offense and speed stacking. Now, for each 2% health lost this unit gains 20% offense and speed stacking. These bonuses increase by an additional 20% each time. What? That sounds ridiculous. They went from 20% of its health lost to 2? Are they talking about the Rancor or are they talking about the player? If this is the player, then okay, that's a bonus for us. If that's the Rancor, that's psychotic. No, these bonuses will work similarly to Enfys Nest Unique, Fighting Instinct, and will increase by 20%, then increase by 40, 60, and so on for this battle only. At the start of each of its turns, this unit gains armor, 50 armor penetration, and 10% critical chance, critical damage, and potency stacking, and all enemies, both active and defeated, lose 5% offense, tenacity, and mastery, which before said stacking until the end of encounter, which is tripled for Galactic Legends. Wow, this was anti-Galactic Legend like nobody's business. I think I said this in the first video I made. But now it says stacking with max of 10 stacks until end of encounter. So it looks like they got rid of the Galactic Legend hate, which doesn't make sense though, because I thought they were trying to debuff SLKR, but he's a Galactic Legend and you're getting rid of what? I don't know. Old Pit Fighter 2. This unit has plus 50% tenacity, and while it isn't toppled, and is immune to turn meter reduction effects. For every 20% of its health lost, this unit gains 75% offense and speed, which is stacking. At the start of each of its turns, this unit gains 50 armor penetration and 10% critical chance, critical damage, and potency, which is stacking. And all enemies, both active and defeated, lose 5% offense, tenacity, and mastery stacking until end of encounter, tripled for Galactic Legends. New Pit Fighter 2. So basically these two I'm reading now are just the edited part up here, but cleaned up. It's just taking everything that I just already read and making it into its own thing, so you don't have to see the crossed out and the green. So new Pit Fighter 2, we already went over that. But yeah, that's it. So those are the changes. It's just Pit Fighter 2 tier. If I'm not mistaken, it's talking about doing this stuff to the Rancor. I can't tell. But it almost sounds like... Yeah, it sounds like they're severely buffing the Rancor. But then oddly enough, they're taking off the Galactic Legends debuff, which I thought was a major point for them. I don't know. Well, that is it. Those are the changes. And until the next one, you already know. I say I'll see ya.